They hate when you elevate. They stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed it.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Amy and Crier, and I am back with another video. I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Crier family, all you gotta do is turn that bell on so you're subscribed to the channel. By being subscribed only means you are subscribed. You guys already know what else to do. I'll be dropping the links in the description box down below. So please go follow me on all of my social media. So guys, it's been a while since I actually did like a video request suggestion. Maybe like two years ago. I used to like put like a notification up. I don't know if it was on Instagram or in my YouTube community posts. I used to say, if you guys have like a video request suggestion idea that you guys want me to do, just drop me a comment and I'll do that video for you. And a lot of the video suggestions were like, oh my God, can you drop another banger prank? Or can you do like a challenge or something like that? So lately I've been able to really do those type of videos, and I also have not really asked anyone, did they have a video request? I just been like doing my own thing, and people have been loving it so much that I got an email maybe 2 days ago. The person did not want me to mention their name, and I can respect that. And a few people who replied to my Insta story actually asked me not to mention their name because they didn't want like a shout out. So the point that I'm getting at is that someone reached out to me. It was I'm assuming she's a younger female, but she left me a long email. And if you're watching this video, you know who you are talking about. You know what I'm talking about, and you're welcome. She left me a pretty hefty detailed video. And she was like, in the email, she was like expressing that, Mr. Crier, I love your content. I know your video. I love your videos, and I like the way that you give advice and stuff like that. Now, even though we all know, if I'm being honest with everyone, I'm not really the one to give relationship advice to, and stuff like that, because I have had several failed, things in the past, and like I said, with each one, I took away something from each experience. Like each experience, I was able to walk away with a little bit more knowledge than I walked into it with. They always say, plan your exit upon your entry. But this is a situation where I would never plan my exit upon my entry, but I always took something with me from each situation. And to this day, guys, honestly, if someone were to ask me that do I have any regrets at all about anything associated with my past, I have no regrets at all. I feel like I made all the right moves, and I feel really good about it. But the young lady reached out to me, said that that she's inspired. She does watch my videos, but she mainly watches like the cooking videos. She loves the cooking videos, and she asked me to, would I do a video about when you were in a relationship with someone. I don't know if this is a new relationship, an old relationship, but the question that she asked me made me think that it's like a new relationship. She asked me that would I do a video and get the opinions of others, that when you with someone, that does it make you look weak if the woman tells a man, I love you first? Or does it make it look weak if a man tells a woman, I love you first? You guys know how this works. See, I'm gonna talk about things that other people probably won't talk about because they might think that it's not an important topic to them. They may think that it's a boring topic to them. But me personally, I'm honored that I was asked the question about doing a video about it. And after this video, guys, I want you to leave your comments in the comment section down below so that this young individual is able to see this video and see the comments. I did email her back, and she sent me the email 2 days ago. I emailed her back yesterday, and I told her to be expecting a video either today, which is Monday, or Tuesday. So I don't know if I'm gonna drop this video today, tonight, or if I'm gonna wait until Tuesday. But knowing me, I may just drop it today. So leave her some advice in the comment section, guys, down below, and let her know what your honest opinion is. Don't be rude, be nice to her. She sounds like that she's a really young person that's in a new relationship, And apparently, I'm not sure what went on because she didn't really give me like the whole entire ins and outs of the situation. But she did ask me in an email that does it make a woman look weak or does it make a man look weak if either one said, I love you first. We all have been in relationships. Some of you guys are in relationships. And I know that you guys can all remember which one of you guys told each other first, I love you. And so I'm gonna read some of the comments and replies that I got back in regards to my instant post. I'm also gonna read to you guys the instant post that I put up on Instagram. It may be still up, but they disappear after 20 hours or 24 hours. So I'm gonna put my bifocals on, guys, and we're gonna see what it do. I'm gonna see if my instant story is still up from yesterday. It's probably been 24 hours, let's see. Oh, oops. Yep, it's actually gone. So I screenshotted the questions. It's not a lot, so it won't be a very long video, guys, by any means. I always say that and it ended up being 15 to 20 minutes. So I wanna read my instant story to you guys before I read. Okay, yesterday I put, y'all, let's do a challenge together. And the people who comment on this instant post in my DMs, I will shout your name out or your channel out or both. And I asked, does it make a woman look weak to tell a man that she loves him first, or does it make a man look weak if a woman tells him that she loves him first? And what do you guys think? So I didn't get a whole lot of replies, but I did get some replies. So I'm gonna read the first one to you guys. The first reply comes from a young lady on Instagram. Her name is Brandy. And by the way, Brandy, if you're watching this video, thank you for commenting on my Insta story. Brandy says, this is a good question, but kind of hard to answer. But I think I would wait for him to tell me first, LOL. Because if I tell him first and he don't say it back, I'm gonna be mad. So, how do you guys feel like if you got with somebody and they told you that, hey, I love you, and they didn't tell you I love you back? How would that make you feel? Would you be mad? Would you be upset? Would you be highly upset? Would you discontinue moving forward with this person? Is it gonna make you feel some type of way? Because there is no really correct time to tell someone that I love you when y'all first start dating. I would say if you're dating for a week, it's kind of hard to tell somebody I love you or I'm in love with you after a week or two. Now, loving someone and being in love with someone, as we all know, is two different things. But it's very possible to fall in love with somebody extremely fast if you're spending a lot of time with them. But if y'all see each other like on the weekends or, you know, because y'all both work, y'all not spending that much time around each other like that, it's different. But I could see that it would be easier to tell somebody that you love them or that you're falling in love with them after a short period of time based on how much time that y'all spend together. So thank you, Brandy, for replying to my post. I'm gonna delete these as I go. And the next one comes, okay, this is the one she does not want me to mention her name. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna read her post to you. She says, Mr. Crowder, I'll answer, but please don't shout me out, LOL. I don't look for crave attention. Pretty much private type unless I just can't help responding in the video comments with a laughing face. But I think it don't matter, and to me it don't make a man weak. I wish there was more men that's not afraid of letting the world feel like because they a little softer or sensitive or show love first that they not a man. I think she has some few typos, but I think that what she's saying is basically that it shouldn't make a man feel weak to tell a woman first that he loves her, because most women, they like a man to be a little bit aggressive. And what I mean by aggressive, I don't mean like grabbing her by her short collar and saying, you better listen to me. Most women like a man to take the steering wheel. And in most cases, I think that the man should tell the woman that he loves her first, because most women, if not all women, they need that reassurance. They need to hear that. They need to see that you actually love them first. Whereas we know women are more emotional than men. That doesn't make women soft. That just means women, they have more emotions than men. Women get more sensitive to more things than a man would. For instance, if a woman was to yell at a man, the man probably wouldn't tear up. Versus a woman, if you yell at a woman, she could possibly tear up and be really sad and hurt by it. And that doesn't make them weak. It just means that they're more emotional than men. So I want to say thank you. I almost said her name. Thank you for commenting on my instant post. So we're going to move on to the next one. I'm definitely going to mention her name because she be in all the comments. This comment comes from Lisa A. Emery on Instagram. Thank you, Lisa A. Emery, for commenting on my instant post. Lisa says, I had to screenshot it twice because it was so long. So Lisa says, I don't believe it makes a man or woman look weak if they say it first, as long as it's genuine and said because it's meant and not because one said it first or feels they should. The words, I love you, are very serious and shouldn't be taken as a joke. She also says, make sure you truly feel it before you say it. If the man or woman does say it first and you're not feeling the same way, be honest and say, I appreciate and care about the way you feel. Come on, guys. Let me read this part again. If the man or woman does say it first and you're not feeling the same way, be honest and just say that. Basically what Lisa Emery is saying is that in most cases, again, I said earlier, women will be more sensitive than men when it comes to a topic like that. So if a woman tells a man, hey, I love you, I don't think that a man should say it back just because she said it. Say it because you mean it, because the words, I love you, is extremely powerful words, man. That's a very, very powerful word that is not to be played with. And you got a lot of people that will say, I love you back. They will say, I love you back just because the person said, I love you, but don't really mean it. And I don't think that it's fair to actually play with the person's feelings like that. And if you're really not in love with them the way that they are in love with you, or telling you that they love you, and you're not telling them that you love them back, I feel like that you should give them a reason of why you're not ready to say it right now. You should soften the blow a little bit. And what I mean by softening the blow, you can at least say, babe, I care for you a great deal, but I'm not really ready to use those words just yet. It may hurt her. It may make her feel some type of way. But what's worse, telling her the truth or lying to her? I would rather tell her, I really care for you. I'm growing to really want to, love you. But right now, I'm just not comfortable saying that. That doesn't mean that she'll probably break up with you. It just means that maybe she's understanding that maybe you're just not ready to say that right now. Because when you tell somebody I love you or I'm in love with you, that is a hell of a commitment, man. And it's not to be played with, man. And this is why a lot of guys' cars windows get broken. A lot of stuff end up bad because you sit there and you misled that person. You would tell her, I love you too, baby, or I'm in love with you too, just because she told you that. But then you would get around your homies and be like, man, please. And you can't do that because you gotta take people's feelings very serious. So thank you, Lisa A. Emery, for commenting on my instant story. So the next one comes from, her name is Tiffany on Instagram. Thank you, Tiffany, for commenting. Tiffany says, I don't think it matters who said it first. If that's how you feel, then let them know. I agree wholeheartedly. It really don't matter who says it first. If the man says it first, oh well. If the woman says it first, oh well. I think in either event, knowing that someone is telling you that I love you or I'm falling in love with you should make you really feel good. Why? Because you're actually feeling wanted. You're actually feeling wanted. But again, don't tell somebody that you love them or you fall in love with them just to say it. Just because you want to make them feel some type of way. So thank you, Tiffany, for commenting. Okay, the next one comes from a young lady named Bree on Instagram. Thank you, Bree, for commenting on my Insta story. Bree says, honestly depends who falls in love first. So I say ladies first because, of course, ladies going to catch feelings first. And that's exactly what I was saying. In most cases, if you spend a lot of time with a woman, you know, and like y'all spend a lot of time together, and it's real quality, genuine time. Y'all really vibing, catching a vibe and having good conversations. And y'all can't stand to be away from each other while you're at work, while he's at work. He can't wait to get home and call you and talk to you or FaceTime you and see your face. I think that there's nothing really wrong with that, man. But most times, a lot of women do fall, first and tell a man that they love him first. But I have seen situations where a guy has actually told a woman first that he loved her. So thank you, Bree, for that. There's another Bree, I think, on here. It's a different Bree. Okay, this next one comes from a young lady on Instagram named treasure_Barbie. She says, I feel like it's genuine love. It don't matter who says it first. You can't look stupid loving someone who might probably don't have the same feelings for you. I agree 100%. A lot of people can say some stuff and misleading the other person and not really, they have good intentions, but they don't realize the damage that they're causing by telling the other person, I love you first. And then you're saying it back just because you're not meaning it. You don't realize the damage that you're causing. So thank you for responding, treasure_Barbie. The next one comes from T. It just says T on Instagram. Thank you, T, for responding. T says, no, it doesn't make either person look weak if a woman says it first or a man. No, and that is my opinion as well. It doesn't make a woman look weak by saying it first. It doesn't make a man look weak by saying it first. Social media, y'all know I'm gonna bring social media into the equation. Social media will lead people to believe so many false narratives. Social media will lead you to believe that you need to do this right when you get with someone. They will convince you that you should do this way, do it this way. But every situation, just like every relationship, is different. Every relationship is not the same, man. It's all not based off the same thing. Some relationships are based off of how a person looks. Some relationships are based off of what a person has. Some relationships are based off of just pure ego. So every relationship is based off something different. So everyone is not the same. But like I said, I do agree with the last one. So thank you for that, T. The next one comes from Latasha on Instagram. Thank you, Latasha, for responding to my Insta story. Latasha said, whoever is feeling it first and wants the partner to know, it's okay to be the one who takes the first step. So either ... But I also think before saying it, you have to make sure it's love and not lust. Thank you so much, Latasha, for that. Because a lot of guys, and I'm gonna say this, and this is not throwing guys under the bus, but a lot of guys would know that a woman actually loves them and is falling in love with them. And a lot of guys is gonna say whatever they can to get what they want. A lot of people will do that. A lot of guys is guilty of that. They're gonna tell that woman whatever she wanna hear to get what they want. And once they get what they want, it don't hit the same as it was before he got it. It's because he's already put it on the show. He's already got it. So I think it's wrong when a guy tells a woman that he loves her just to get what he wants, man. Because when you mix the intercourse with the feelings that's already associated with you telling her I love you and she telling you I love you back, what you're doing is creating a bomb. Because after you get what you want from her, It's going to go deeper than that for her. It may not for you, but you won't find out until you find out the hard way. So it's not good to play games like that, man. You know, you tell them how you really feel off the gate. Again, if you're not in love, you're not ready to say that you're in love with them, don't say it. Don't set yourself up, man. It's very simple just to be honest with a person and say, listen, again, like I said earlier, I'm feeling you, I care about you, I'm growing to attract strong feelings for you. But don't just jump in and say something because she said it. So thank you, Latasha, for responding to my post. How many more we got? I think we got two more, guys. So this one comes from Teese on Instagram. Thank you, Teese, for commenting on my post. Teese says, the man should tell a woman first, because sometimes the woman will love the man but doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't know if he's feeling the same. So if the man says it first, she would feel more loved. How many of you guys agree with that? I like that, Tease, thank you. How many of you guys agree with that right there, guys? This was a really, really good one. It was so good that I actually want to read it one more time, guys. Tease says, the man should tell a woman first, because sometimes the woman will love the man but doesn't want to tell him because she doesn't know if he's feeling the same. So if the man says it first, she would feel more loved. And I agree with that so much because I feel like the man is actually disarming her and letting her know that I love you. And when he says that, she can go ahead and express her emotions as far as how she really feel about him. She'll be grateful to know that she's loved. Who wouldn't want to be loved? Why would you want to be with somebody, y'all spend a lot of time together, and y'all actually even crossing lines, but there's no love in sight? Before a woman jumps into bed with a man or goes far with a man, she wants to know that that man actually loves her, and he's not just with her for one thing and one thing only. So thank you for that, Tease. So the last one comes from Nascar Gang. Nascar Gang says it should be either way. Showing love and being loved are two different concepts with a blue heart. So I feel love takes time. You must start with trust. Nowadays, no one built that way. God, that is so, God, that is so true. People are so quick to jump into lust because a nice person, their body is so banging, they got a flat stomach, they thick, they slim fit, and nothing is built on trust. They don't even talk about it. It's just, you fine, I'm fine, we have good sex together, we're in a relationship. And then that's when all the other stuff come later on. They find out, or what that old man said, they F around and find out. And that's exactly what happens. A lot of relationships is not built on anything solid. It's built on something fake. You with somebody because they're cute. There's a lot of cute people out here that's broke. There's a lot of cute people out here who ain't got nothing going for themselves. There's a lot of cute people out here that's just cute, that's it. Don't get with somebody just because they're cute and think that you're in a relationship. Y'all got a commitment going. Y'all live together. I did that before. This was so many years ago, man. I moved in with a woman because the sex was good. This is just me being transparent. We vibed out. She looked nice. I looked nice. Well, she told me I looked nice. I turned her on. We was, going at it every day, 2-3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day. We were turned on, We were turned on. And I ended up moving in with her, and I found out later on that I didn't like some of her ways. She didn't like some of my ways. She went out all the time. She liked to drink, and I don't have anything against somebody who drinks a lot, but it's just not my thing. It's a turn off for me if a person drinks too much. I'm like just turned off by that. And, and we weren't built off of anything solid. She had other men that she was dealing with, and she would let me know after a while that she would be back later on at night. And like I said, it was just built off of what we were doing. And I had moved in with her, and the moral of the story is it wasn't really built off anything genuine. I didn't really know much about her. I didn't know her habits. She didn't know my habits. At the time, I smoked a lot of that broccoli, and she didn't know that, and that's something that she didn't like. Even though she liked to drink, I liked to smoke back then, but she didn't know those habits about me. she, didn't know that I was type back in the day, I would not raise the toilet seat up before I took a leak. And, I was young, guys, so. But yeah, so you don't, you have to be able to trust people, build stuff off trust. Don't just tell somebody that you love them and that you're in love with them just because they're cute, just because they got a nice car, because they got a nice body, because you like their hairstyle. You don't tell nobody you love them because of that. It has to be built off something solid, a solid foundation. So anyway, guys, the young lady who sent me the email, I hope that I was able to put a smile on your face by doing this video. And I'm asking you guys who's watching the video to please comment in the comment section down below. That way she can see that what you guys feedback is. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. If you guys have a video suggestion or idea that you guys want me to do or talk about, it's real simple. Just drop me a comment in the comment section down below. If you want to remain anonymous and not comment in the comments, you can DM me on Instagram at Damian Cryer Sr., all lowercasings, or simply send me an email at black_DAC2@yahoo.com. But thank you guys for watching this video. I love all of y'all. Thank you all who participated, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.